Okay, Wes from KS95, it's time to thrive with Twin Cities Live. You like the little rhyming that we did
I like
there?
it, I like it.
Really talented producer. Speaking of thriving, our friend and active aging expert, Kim Marie Ross, has an exciting birthday coming up. She's going to turn 60 in 3 days. And I'm telling you, if she's an example of what 60 is, I'm like, let's just go. Let's bring it on. She's the best.
There is no way. And as we age, we notice changes in our skin. Kim joins us today to tell us the four most significant stages for our skin and what we can do to care for it throughout all those phases.
Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Happy almost birthday.
I know, well, thank you, thank you. 60 is kind of hard, I have to say. It's just hard.
Wow. You are doing
I'm not even going to lie about it.
You're doing it beautifully, though.
Thank you.
You're doing it so beautifully.
I'm trying, but that's a good segue into there are like 4 major stages that are significant in our lifetime. So we're just going to breeze through puberty and pregnancy. We know your hormones are all over the place.
Right.
But then you get into your 30s. And now, while there's not a lot of dramatic changes in our 30s, it's when we first look in the rearview mirror and we're like, what is that? The crow's feet and the 11s and lines are starting to appear around our mouth.
I think the fatigue shows up there too, because a lot of women have little kids,
That's
you
right.
have little babies,
Absolutely.
and you're sleep deprived, and sleep deprivation is the first thing that shows up for me.
Totally. When you get a good night's sleep and you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, dang, I look good.
Yeah.
And then when you don't get sleep, you're like, man, I look old. So 30 is significant because now we're starting to lose 1 to 1.5% of our collagen every year after. So we're moving into our 40s and we hit our 50s and we've lost a lot of collagen, but then, boom, menopause.
Did you think you were going to talk menopause on this show, Wes? When you showed up?
100%.
Were you
I knew it.
confident that this was
I
going
was
to be
hoping.
it?
Just let me tell you, because I've lived through all the stages now, and menopause is the worst. I mean, I could stand here for an hour and tell you all the things that menopause does, but when it comes to our skin, the biggest thing is that because we are producing a lot less estrogen, we're not making as much collagen, and we're losing collagen. And did you know that estrogen is what keeps our skin plumped up with the water retention? So it's no longer holding on to the water retention of the skin cells, blah, 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 blah. But good news, okay, is that you can do something about it.
Okay.
I mean, you can do your very best. I won't promise that you can take a 60-year-old and make you look 20.
I know, but I don't even think we want to do that.
We don't want to do it, but plus it's impossible.
Right.
If somebody says that you can, you can't.
And when you try too hard, I mean, we see a lot of, I don't want to out the Real Housewives, but let's do, you see that look.
Right.
And maybe to some people that's their idealized look as they get older. That's just not going to be it for me.
No, it is not. And I have a husband who says, never, 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 never. So
that's my husband too.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
he told me that, like, when we met. He's like, never.
He laid down the law.
He laid down the law. He said, this is your only deal breaker. I'm like,
right.
okay. All right. So a couple of years ago, because I have gone, into menopause, I set out to create a skincare line that would be loaded with the power ingredients that would help us maintain our collagen, like high antioxidant ingredients, and then like hyaluronic acid, which is really good for water retention. So like vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, chicory root, all the powerhouse ingredients that are going to help you be your very best, because that's the best you can do. You can't, like you just mentioned, you can go down that other path, the surgery, but you don't want to. So do your very best.
Right.
So I wanted to do this in the United States. I wanted it to be clean, toxic-free, chemical-free, and affordable. I did all that.
So the neck cream is the big thing, and I think that is probably something, just like speaking for my mom who is in her late 60s, that her neck is the thing that kind of started to bother her the most.
Right. I'm there with you, Elizabeth's mom, because it's the thinnest skin on our body is our neck and then around our eyes.
Yep.
So that's just really tough.
Oh, this feels nice.
Yeah, it's very silky, and just the light vanilla scent, which is coming from a natural vanilla bean. Again, no chemicals, no toxins. 2 years of hundreds of 5-star reviews. And then we have the I Am Beautiful eye cream.
Oh, that's a big tub of eye cream.
I know.
That's
I know,
great.
it lasts a long time.
I would say a lot of times you buy a little thing of eye cream and it's like teeny tiny.
Super silky. I'll give you, Wes, how are you?
Can I actually put it on my eyes?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
We're gonna do it? Okay.
Okay.
My
but-
mom
don't
always
know how I'm
says
supposed to do
whenever you see eye cream, you should just put it on. Like she just always does that.
So I keep certain things at my desk now. The older you get, you just keep it by your desk.
Oh, that's
this
smart.
is what I'm super excited about. This
Yeah, you're doing great. Now just go all around.
and on your eyelid. We get wrinkly eyelids as we get older
I'm
too.
not going to do that because I have eyeshadow on, but I'll do it another time.
Super excited about this. This is new. I brought it into the 3X3 Beauty skincare line. It's hydrating face and body mist. Now this is loaded with the ingredients that I talked about that are high antioxidants. Now what those antioxidants do is they battle the free radicals that are destroying our collagen, and then the high antioxidants help you create new collagen as well.
So do you use this like anytime? When do you recommend this?
Okay, I use it, and I am very serious with you. I mean, like, I'm not just making this up. I'm like,
all the time.
4 or 5 times a day. I have it at my desk.
Yeah.
And you know where else I use it, Elizabeth? You'll appreciate this someday when you go through menopause. The legs get freaky dry.
Really?
Freaky dry. It's terrible. All
I'm
the
so
moisture
glad
is
I
gone.
have you to tell me this
So
stuff.
I'm just like, I'm always spraying my legs as well. This is one of the best things that I could have added to the 3X3 Beauty skincare line.
Oh my gosh, that's very fun. Now, one thing we have to talk about
We
this.
have to talk about
Because I
this.
am dry brushing obsessed. Do you dry brush?
I don't dry
Oh
brush.
my gosh, this is going to change your life.
It is. Okay. So we started to talk about this last visit.
I know, you and I
So
did.
how often do you dry brush?
Well, I try to dry brush for sure every time before I go in my sauna, and then
That's
I
so
have
good.
one outside of my shower. I'm not as good as at remembering
I know,
there,
I know,
but
feel this.
I do have it hanging outside of my shower so that I remember.
So you remember.
So tell everybody how you do it, because Wes doesn't know.
I don't
so
know.
don't do
Super
that.
easy.
Okay.
Well, you can use this on your entire body.
Yep.
Yeah. At first, you might feel a little sensitive.
We're not
but-
really that close of friends, Wes, but I am dry brushing you.
I feel like we're much closer now, Elizabeth.
Okay, just circle around your face, and it gets rid of all the goop that's in your pores.
Yeah.
And so I'm 2 to 3 times a week with my dry brush for sure. But you can get more information about all of this on my website.
Kim, you are a pro. Thank you so much. We love seeing you. I really like this dry brush because I like the shape
Probably
of it.
got some of my skin in it.
Yeah, it does. You should take that one. Kim always brings a deal when she comes to see us. So in honor of her birthday, Kim is offering a 3X3 Beauty Gold Beauty Bundle. For the first 250 purchases, you get this for just $59. It includes the neck firming and hydration cream, the I Am Beautiful eye cream, the premium face and body mist, the dry brush, and you get a cosmetics bag to keep it all in. And we've got all of those details on TwinCitiesLive.com. Get in on it quickly. We're back with more right after this.